Hey Tyler, okay, so here's your home page and here's another tab called, if you look at up here, WildLifeCapture.com/administrator. I'll give you your username and password in the email. The password will be the same as your Gmail account for now, and I guess we'll just make the username Tyler. So that will be your user, so just go /administrator and then put in Tyler and then your current email password. Anyway, so what I also do is I usually open up, see I got here 2 tabs, 1, 2, and sometimes I open 3 or 4 tabs if I'm doing a lot of work. Sometimes there's 6 or 7, but usually probably 2 is probably all you want to do to get started so you don't get confused. So you have 1 looking at the site and then 2 logged in for the administrator. So 3 pages, 3 tabs open at the same time. And if you're really confused, you might just want to stay 1 for initially, but eventually you'll see the advantage of 2 or more. Okay, so when you first log in, on the left you may see some updates, maintenance down here, or all extensions are up to date, etc. If you do see something that's you get a little notice here, just click on it and just say update. It'll show up down here. You just click on the little box next to it and then just press update. And like I'm pressing find updates right now, it automatically looks for updates when you first log in. So it looks like everything is up to date, so you're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the home page right now, and which is this little icon on the top left. And actually what I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to go to users and just see if we have you already as a user. And yes, we do, Tyler. And I'm just going to log in, and you're currently set up as a super user and a registered user. I'm just going to change that to super user because that supersedes everything else. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and put your password. I think I've almost got it memorized now. Okay. Okay, so I just entered your password and I'm going to press save and close, and there you go. So now you can log in. Invalid field, confirm password. Okay, so I didn't get your password quite right, so I'm just going to type it in myself. Okay, so I'm just going to type it in and then I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, and maybe it wasn't secure enough or something, but let's just find out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you're having problems log in, just give me a holler. Okay, so there you go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the home page again of the administrator area, and we're just going to go to Content, Article Manager. So here's all your pages, and if you want to edit the About Us page, for example, you just click on About Us, and you'll see this images. For some reason they're not showing up here. I'm not sure why. I'm just kind of looking at it. Images, rocket launcher, About Us. Okay, I'll fix that. It's going into the rocket launcher part. Okay, so anyway, so next time you log in, you should see the images showing up here. But basically, you can see how you can. This looks like an old page. Let's just see if this page is even published. Okay, About Us. So what I'm curious is this looks like an old page that it's not even being used. So because I don't see an About Us page there. So I think this is one of your unpublished pages. So let's just go to one of the other pages. Okay, yeah, here you go. Your photos are showing up. So the About Us page was an unpublished page. So there you go. So those are your images, and there's the text. And now you got to realize this is a responsive site, which means that text flows in a certain way as your, obviously as your page gets smaller. Okay, so it's done in such a way that you got to be careful about the way you edit it. So in other words, don't start trying to improve the way it looks here. Just trust that the way it's set up, it looks funny here, but when you resize it here, it may look even a little bit different than what you want. But don't trust this. You got to trust what you're seeing here. So in other words, we spent time getting everything to line up nicely here. So just go ahead and just edit the text however you want here. Just type it and change it, and then press save on the top, and then you're good. But don't start moving the photos around. If you want to start adding photos, for example, you could add a photo here. Just put your cursor here, okay, for example, and then just here's the image, insert image here. So you could just go click there, and I'm just going to, for the heck of it, I'm not sure what that image there is there. So it's got bot slice 2, I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so you got to click here first, then you click this bottom blue arrow pointing up, okay, that's insert, okay, and then you change the alt text for search engines, and then you press insert, okay, and not sure, oh there we go, that's just a image of actual your address, so that's kind of a poor example. So I'm just going to press the delete button, get rid of that, and I'm going to go back here, and I'm just going to find another more obvious image. Let's just try DropNet. Okay, here, there we go. And then I'm down in the bottom right, pressing the insert button here. You see it says insert, okay, and then you can change the alt text here for search engines and add a couple keywords if you want. Then you press insert, and there it is there, okay. Now another thing that you can do to get text to flow around it is just press like that, and then you can go back up to image properties, and you can choose alignment left, okay. Then it'll flow. You see how it says it shows over in the preview on here, then it'll flow around it. But you got to be a bit careful and don't save it, or like I'm not even going to save this page. But here's the trick. So I'm just closing it, and I haven't saved anything yet. So here's what you might want to do: is you may want to just copy it before you start working on it. And the way to copy it is just to open it up, okay, and then just press save as copy, okay, and then we can just call this test, okay, and then just press save and close, okay, and there's the boxtrap test. It's not published yet, so I'm just going to press this little red star here and publish it, okay, and now you can start playing with it, etc., etc. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to the menu system now. So I'm just going to close it out, and I'm going to go up to menus, and I'm going to just see if you click here, you see here all your existing menus. Now I don't want to add it to that one, so I'm going to add it to this footer menu. Now the footer menu is kind of like a hidden menu in this case, so you can't see the links. So these are just all items that you won't see in the top menu basically. So I'm pressing new, and we're going to call this just test. Okay, and then I'm going to call it test, and this is the alias, so whatever I type here is going to be how you access the page. So in this case it'll be wildlifecapture.com/test. So this would be an article you can play with. Okay, now we're going to select the articles, and in this case we're going to choose single article. Okay, articles, single article. Okay, and then it's going to say, okay, which particular article do you want? And I'm just going to type in test to search for it, and there you go, boxtrap test. So now I'm going to save and close it. Okay, so there it is there. Now I'm going to go back to your site, and I'm going to type in here test for you to play with, and there it is there. So you can just do whatever you want with that page, and only you will see it, etc. Okay, now as far as so let's to review. We got all your articles here, and this about us page. Again, this looks like a page from your previous site that we didn't carry over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click here and I'm going to just trash it. Okay, so it doesn't show up and it doesn't confuse you in terms of what that page is. So all these other pages are real pages. But say you wanted to access that throwaway page, here it is here. You just go here, trash. So it's not gone forever. It's still accessible, and then you can just change it to published if you want to gain access to it. Okay, so these are other pages that we may have worked on or thrown away or just part of the template that you can ignore. So now there's other parts of the site that you're saying, okay, not everything I see in the site is in the articles, and that's correct. To see other parts of your site, you go to Extensions, Module Manager, and okay, let's just look here. Let's just go to, for example, probably the one you might want to see most is the referrals. So I'm just looking for it here, and I'm going down to page 2, see if I can see it. Oh, there we go, reviews. Okay, so if you want to add or tweak anything here, you just type in some text, and these are the reviews on the right side that's on every page, and just press save and it'll show up right away. Okay, and as far as your blog goes, here we go. So what we do is you might want to just go to Article Manager, and let's go. You'll see by category. If you choose category on the left, okay, and then you'll see you got, okay, that's not the right way to do it. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to go back to articles, and if you see most of these articles are in the uncategorized category. The only one that's in this category, in the blog category, is called Our New Website. So let's just open it up and take a quick look to see what it looks like here. You see this, this is called the Read More bar. Now I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. Okay, and I'm going to press save, and then I'm going to go back to the home page here, and I'm going to click blog, and you'll see that there's no more Read More thing. So what I'm going to go back to here to do is I'm just going to put it here instead, and slightly higher up just for the heck of it. And you see this little icon second to the bottom right. It's basically right here. See, insert Read More. Okay, there we go. So I'm pressing save, and I'm going back to the blog page. I'm refreshing, and you'll see the big Read More button here, etc. Okay, so how do we create a new blog? All you do is press close out of here, create a new article, type in a bunch of text, okay, and add a Read More button there, and change it to the category blog. Press save and close, and refresh over here, and there it is right there. That's how fast it took me to create a second blog article. Of course, we won't want to do that. So let's go back to the garbled text of this. It's called terse, and say we wanted to add a photo in here. Just stick the mouse like that before it, and just choose an image that's already here. Or if we want to upload a new image, we click this button right here. You see where it says this right next to the question mark. Just click that. Drop your image over. I'm just going to quickly do a screenshot from my desktop. I'm just going to drop it in, upload it. There it is there, my screenshot. Press the insert button there, press save, and go back to here and refresh here, and there's a screenshot of my desktop with the text to the right. So I know there's a lot more. I don't want to overwhelm you, so let's just leave it for here for now, and we'll have another video tutorial when you're ready if you have specific questions. Take care.